Hey guys, and welcome to the week's episode of Kinda Wise. Today I'm just gonna it's gonna be a yapping session because I have been pretty lazy this week, and that's the fun thing about I feel like weekly episodes because last week I don't know if guys could tell or not, but last week I was like on my best. I was so happy and grateful and hopeful and everything, and this week I'm just like, ugh, I just want to sleep for the rest of the day. So we're in that phase right now because my mood does not change daily or hourly. It changes weekly. Like the first week of the month, I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's just live this month. Okay, like I'm just like, okay, I'll survive, whatever. Second week, I'm like, I feel like yes. For the second week, I'm also pretty like really down. Like I'm super down, and then the third week, I'm happy, I'm hopeful, and I'm grateful, and I'm just on my best. And the fourth week, I'm down, but not as down as I am on the second week. So this is like almost the fourth week of the month right now, and I'm down, but like not as down as I would be on the second week. So just in case anyone want to know what my month looks like, so yeah, we're gonna talk about dinosaurs. And if you don't like dinosaurs, leave. Like I don't like you. Okay, I shouldn't actually say that because I'm already not getting any views, and I'm scaring the people who are kind enough to view my videos. So don't leave, but like I just don't like you. It's not more about love. Like you don't need to love dinosaurs exactly for me to like you. It's just you need to respect them. Okay, there's so many people out there who love dinosaurs, but they don't respect them. Like I genuinely respect dinosaurs. Okay, like we're gonna get into that whole topic, but like you need to respect dinosaurs in order to be my friend. Okay, I will not make a new friend who does not respect dinosaurs. It's just that's my rule. I have two friends right now, and they're like really old friends, and if they don't like dinosaurs, I'm okay with that because they're not going anywhere. But a new friend who does not respect dinosaurs, honey, you are not my friend. I am so sorry. I don't like you. No, but seriously, like jokes aside, dinosaurs are such epic creatures. Like seriously, if you actually get into them, you're gonna fall in love with them. I would label dinosaurs as my ancestors, which is biologically not true. They're reptiles, we're mammals. But which it's like at all not true that dinosaurs are ancestors, but they are. I would like to call them my ancestors. I don't know. There's like no point in me calling them that, but the fact that they have ruled this earth for so damn long is it's honestly mind blowing. Humans are like, oh yeah, we rule this earth. Like dinosaurs were like the old species, whatever. We don't care. Like we rule this earth now, honey. Do you know how long humans have been on this earth? Humans have ruled this earth for we don't know the exact date or anything. Sorry, the exact number, because the Christian calendar starts from I think the birth of Jesus Christ, but like Hazrat Isa. But obviously we as Muslims, we know the world started when Hazrat Adam came. Like the world was there before, but like our humanly this whole thing started from Hazrat Adam, and we don't know the date he was brought to earth, right? So approximately, I'm just saying, humans have ruled this earth for 300,000 years. That is a big number. 300,000 years is very big. But do you know how long dinosaurs have ruled this earth for? 165 million years. Okay, humans have not even ruled this earth for like a million years, not even 1 million years, and dinosaurs were here for 165 million years, dude. It's not just a number, honey. 165 million years is like a lot. And one thing that really confuses me, because obviously we as humans, we don't have so much knowledge. We only have the knowledge that Allah has given us, but I have this dream of, inshallah, when I go to Jannah, I want to there's a lot of things I want to do in Jannah, but one of the first 10 things I want to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, what was the purpose of dinosaurs? Did they have their own afterlife? Because 165 million years is a lot. It's like a lot, okay? I want to ask, was there a purpose for dinosaurs? Did they have their own sins and other things, or did they have different religions or something, or I know I won't actually categorize dinosaurs as animals. I mean, technically they are biologically, but well, the reptiles, which come in the category of animals, were animals. But I don't know, I don't disrespect animals. Obviously I love animals, but I wouldn't categorize dinosaurs as animals because I respect them way too much. Okay. But yeah, I would want to ask Allah, what was their purpose? Why did they come? How did they go? I mean, we don't know actually. It's still like a theory that the dinosaurs went extinct from an asteroid. We still like, there's nothing confirmed about it. I want to ask so many things about dinosaurs. Did they have vocal cords? Could they talk? Because so many things that we know about dinosaurs is made up. Literally, many things that we know about the dinosaurs are made up by literally the producers of Jurassic Park, man. Because we only know things about dinosaurs from like their fossils, such as their teeth, bones, their skin, and other things, right? But we know about dinosaurs. We know that they lived, but we don't genuinely know them. Okay, we don't know what if they talk. I mean, the whole roar thing, like that's how a dinosaur like speaks or whatever. I have not done my research on this particular thing, but I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that there is no research, like there is nothing confirmed that they actually spoke like that. I don't think it's confirmed. What if they could actually talk like humans do, like not the same language or whatever, but what if they didn't just roar? What if they had other things to say as well? What if they had their own language? What if they had proper vocal cords? What if they had their own minds? What if they even knew about things that humans don't know about? I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but like seriously, there's so much I want to know about the dinosaurs. And not all dinosaurs lived during the same time, because these are things that movies like Jurassic World, Jurassic Park have told us, because like in those movies almost like all of the species are there at once, like in that one movie, in that one time frame. But that was actually not the case, because there were dinosaurs who never met the other species, because like they came so many million years after like one species, or some got extinct and then they came back after so long. For example, the Stegosaurus lived about 150 million years ago, and the Tyrannosaurus lived 72 million years ago, and the Stegosaurus was extinct for 66 million years before the Tyrannosaurus walked this earth. So they had like, it's not that all of the species were there at one time, like they had different periods for them as well. Like there was the Jurassic period, the Jurassic, and then there was this other one, I forgot the name. But they had their different periods and everything. What if like if the asteroid even came, it like hit on the exact spot that I'm sitting on right now? You never know. I'm full of curiosity when it comes to dinosaurs, man. Like I'm so curious. And now just imagine how happy and how just delighted I would have been when I heard about the direwolves, when like they brought back the direwolves through their DNA and all, because it's not just about the direwolves. I don't actually have a thing for wolves. I mean, I'm happy they're back or whatever, but it's not the same amount of excitement I would have if a dinosaur came back. Because I mean, there was a time where I was into wolves, only because I thought that I would be cool if I was into wolves. That was a weird face. Anyways, I got so excited. I still am, because scientists are saying that they could maybe bring back a dinosaur to within the next 5 years through their DNA. I talked to my dad about this, and he was like, bro, that is so like dangerous. They could eat people, because there have been, I saw this meme which said there have been 4 movies dedicated to how bringing dinosaurs is a very bad idea, and scientists don't want to do that because they're maniacs. I'm sorry, but they're maniacs, and I don't blame them. If I was a scientist, I would be a maniac as well for dinosaurs, because I already am a maniac for dinosaurs. But I would say, my dad told me this one thing, that I live in Pakistan, right? So like everyone knows, Pakistan isn't a very well developed country, but my dad said that the pros of living in not a very well developed country. Like the cons are that if something new comes, like for example how AI came, like it did not reach the undeveloped countries first. Like it was there in America, UK, and those developed countries. You get what I'm saying? But the cons of that, like whatever they invent, the pros reach them first, but so do the cons. So if they bring back dinosaurs, they're gonna face it first. Like America and stuff, they're gonna face how dangerous they are. Like they're gonna face them first before we do. And so like every new invention that comes, like the pros of it and the cons of it will be faced by more developed countries before us. And so I honestly feel like that's an amazing thing, because AI and robots are like really dangerous. How did this conversation go from dinosaurs to AI? That is literally the definition of my attention span, bro. But anyways, back to dinosaurs. If I was a scientist, I would probably do this whole dinosaur like project thingy on an island, which I feel like is what they might do, because if they don't do that, they're like really dumb, because dinosaurs can't swim, right? Like even if it gets really dangerous or something, they can fly on helicopters, and it cannot swim, so it would just be on the island. I mean, that's sort of sad, but at the same time it's safe for humans, because if you do it like in America, and if you bring back a dinosaur in California, it's gonna eat all the people. Except, so there's like two types of dinosaurs: one that feed on like flesh, and ones that only eat grass. Personally, if I was a scientist, I would first try to bring back the ones that only eat grass and stuff, because they're not as harmful. And honestly, again, back to the point that so many things that we know about dinosaurs are all made up by movies and their directors and everything. Like for example, oh my god, this thing I really want to share with you guys. I saw this video, this whole documentary on dinosaurs, and it shocked me how dumb we are. Like we're genuinely so damn dumb. You got, like, when I say the word dinosaur, you guys think of those dinosaurs from Jurassic Park, right? What if I tell you that is not, like, at all not how dinosaurs look like? Because what we've done is that we've taken their bones. Like, okay, the structure is okay, like that is how a dinosaur was structured, but we took their bones and just put like reptile skin on them, and that is how dinosaurs are. And that is not the case, okay? If you take a dog's skeleton picture and an actual dog, that would be like, they would have so much difference in them, because the skeleton wouldn't have the flesh, the hair, the color of the dog, the ears of the dog, or anything like that, right? And so that's the same case with dinosaurs. We don't know. They could have been really, really chubby animals, like a hippopotamus or like an elephant, okay? They could have been really chubby. They could have had hair. We don't know the color of dinosaurs, or if they had hair or not. Like feathers, sorry, if they had feathers or not. Because we only know that they were reptiles because of their skin texture, but we only know so many things about dinosaurs, and there's so much that we don't know and that I want to find out. There could have been, like, a T-Rex could have been a baby pink color. It could have had feathers. It could have been like a really sweet animal, and because we don't know that, because we only know what's based off their fossils. And so if you take a skeleton of a dog and the actual dog, huge difference, man. Because if you just saw the skeleton, you would just put skin on it and be like, that's the animal. No, the actual dog is chubbier. It has ears, it has that color, it has like fur and the tail and every single thing, right? It has claws and all of that. So that's the same case with dinosaurs. We don't know how they look like, because again, if you take a skeleton of an elephant and then the actual elephant, they're not the same, okay? The elephant is so much more chubbier, and it's so much more different from the skeleton. So again, dinosaurs could have possibly been really, really chubby animals, and we would never know about that unless we actually get a dinosaur back. Speaking of elephants, you guys know about the movie Mowgli? You've probably watched that. You know how in that one scene where Mowgli was, I don't remember their names, but I think he was with the panther maybe, and so they were walking, sorry, like they were in the jungle or whatever, and elephants came and then they bowed to them because, yeah, and Mowgli asked why they're doing that, and the panther said that, you know, we respect them, that's why, because they made this whole jungle and everything. Now I'm not saying that we should bow to dinosaurs, astaghfirullah, we only bow to Allah and no one but Allah. But what I'm saying is, like, the respect that they had for elephants is the respect I have for dinosaurs, because they have ruled this earth for 165 million years. I still can't get over that fact. If dinosaurs living on this earth for 165 million years is not a big deal for you, like it's not a mind-blowing thing for you, you are not normal. You don't know how big of a number 165 million years is. But I can't honestly wait for a dinosaur to come back on this earth. If it eats people in Americans, but if it eats people in America, I'm safe because it can't swim all the way over to Pakistan and eat me now, can it? But again, speaking, like, they would probably do this whole project on an island because it can't swim. And talking about swimming, let's get on to dragons, honey, because, and I'm not so sure about like the swimming dinosaurs or whatever, but dragons, I believe, there's people who are like, oh, dragons aren't real. I believe dragons were real. I mean, aside from the fact that we have not found any dragon bones, honey, we have not found so many dinosaurs. Like, the only known species of dinosaurs are like 700 different species, and these are only known. There could have been like a million more species we don't know about, including the dragons. So, and by dragons, I don't mean fire-breathing dragons, that is so made up, but just like, by dragons, I mean small dinosaurs that could fly, because obviously such big dinosaurs can't fly. So, because if we have birds right now, like there's humans, animals, and birds, I think there would have been like their birds, like as in dragons that could fly at the time. And oh my god, like I would be mind blown, and almost I would have literally just fainted if I ever knew that they actually found a dragon's bones, because that would mean they could bring dragons back. That could mean I could literally be a dragon rider, man. But again, there's so much we don't know about, there's so much humans don't know about, and that's, I can't, like, whenever I think about going to Jannah, I always think about that, alhamdulillah, but like every time I think about that, there's so many things I want to do, but it's always like the first 5 things. Like, obviously I want to talk to so many people in Jannah, but like the first 5 things that I want to ask Allah is about the dinosaurs, is if there were a species even before the dinosaurs, if the dinosaurs have their own paradise and hell or something like that, and you know, what if dinosaurs could actually talk, they had brains, what if dinosaurs were smarter than humans? We would never know. And how they died and what happened and why did they even come, I still don't get it. Like, if obviously, again, I am not saying that, you know, something is unpurposeful, because everything that Allah does is for a purpose, but just me being a normal human being, I'm so curious about what purpose would the dinosaurs have, because they're just a species that lived for 165 million years before humans came on this earth. So what would have been their purpose? Okay, I can't wait to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that question. But again, I love dinosaurs, and I would love to be there to experience like the sight of an actual dinosaur. If there's any scientists watching this, make sure to give me a VIP ticket to see the actual dinosaur. But that's it for today's video. Again, I was really lazy this week, so I didn't do so much research about dinosaurs, and I didn't, like, the reason I did a yap session was because I didn't feel like working and doing a whole lot of research on a motivational topic or anything. I mean, I'm a human too, okay? I can have bad days and good days, and mostly I have bad days, and that's okay because that's part of life. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode next week, and inshallah I will have a better topic to talk about. Not that dinosaurs aren't good, but like, I know there's a lot of people who aren't really into dinosaurs. But yeah, that's it, and I would appreciate if someone would actually tell me what topic to talk about in the next week, because this thing in my head is completely empty. I wish I think it would actually get better. Like I would get better by the next week. I was gonna drop my phone naked. My phone is so naked right now because this pin does not go in with the cover that I have for my phone, like my phone case. And I was gonna drop it just like that on the floor. I need to get coffee. But yeah, that's it. And I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys next week. So, bye.